Hey, this is gonna be our intro music.
Okay. Okay.
Hello and welcome to 5 Minutes with 5 Women. I'm Nick Crawford.
And I'm Kalynn Reeves.
Should we keep on calling it 5 Minutes with 5 Women? Because last episode didn't do too great. And you know, the truth of the matter is that we're just getting some good, hot, juicy, sweet info from all of our guests.
I know, and it's like we don't want to leave anything out.
But should we go back on this really quirky, really great name that we so quickly came up with?
I mean, I think that could harm us, potentially.
It could.
And I think that our listeners will just be tricked into thinking that it's 5 minutes, which is, I mean, you know, what is 5 minutes anymore?
Right.
Like, I mean, you know, so Nick, how do you think the rehearsals have been going?
I think they've been going really well. Do you really think we have the time to spend on this casual conversation when we're probably already over 5 minutes?
I don't think that we do.
All right, let's get right to it. We have here today Cambria Denim and Emma Hearn, who both tackle the role of Meredith. Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Cambria. I'm a junior at Texas State.
I'm Emma. I'm a junior at Texas State as well.
You guys are in the theater department?
Yes, I'm a BFA actor.
I'm a BFA musical theater major.
Whoa!
So tell us about Meredith. What do you find anything in yourself that relates to her? Or?
Oh, wow. Hopefully not my 21-year-old self, but I can definitely find some similarities in my angsty 14-year-old self, even though she's actually a year older than I am. But she's definitely a punk rock kind of gal. She goes against the grain. She's very fed up with the mainstream and very angsty, and I think that there's a lot of anger, which is really interesting. Not really anything that I experience myself right now, but, well, about some things. But like, in my youth, I was known to have quite a bit of angst. Mm-hmm. What do you think, Emma?
Right, I mean, this play takes place in her room, right? What's kind of going on in the play?
Like at the start of the play, well, this is Meredith's sister's wedding,
mm-hmm.
and so this bedroom actually used to be Tracy, Meredith's sister's bedroom, and so
mm-hmm.
it's sort of like this morph of their personalities into one, and so it's this weird combination of things that don't really fit and feels like kind of like I don't know, a Mod Podge of a room.
It's like pink and frilly with like Black Sabbath everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What have you found most surprising or fun tackling this role? Do you have like a favorite moment?
I think...
What's the least challenging or hard
Cause
part of this show?
We gotta keep this podcast spoiler free.
Right,
Me and Nick already talked about it. Hashtag no spoilers.
No spoilers,
spoilers.
please. Please come see the show. You will not get the experience just from listening to my sweet, sweet voice.
Or mine.
You might get it from mine. I think what's fun about playing Meredith is I think that she has a really biting exterior, but I also think she's very sweet internally. I think it's something that she fights with herself all the time, and I think that her relationship with her cousin Frances is really interesting. But that's what I find is I think that she actually has a good heart that she's in constant battle with because she thinks it's lame. Only posers have good hearts, you know what I'm saying?
Truth. And Emma?
Yeah, I think I don't know, this sort of might be going back to your original question of like what we relate to in the character.
Full circle.
I think that there's a lot that like perhaps where Meredith's anger stems from, I might be able to relate to. I think it manifests itself in a much different way in my world than it does in hers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that obviously there are lots of things from growing up that impact how she kind of goes about her life and whatnot that differs from how I grew up, but and experiences that I had. But of course, like we all have insecurities that we can relate to and understand. Okay. Well, Nick, I can certainly understand where those triggers might be for her, and I identify them as something different in me, but understand where she might be coming from.
Yeah.
But I think that ultimately, like her sort of like angsty exterior that maybe comes off is much different than perhaps how I would deal with it in my life. But I do agree that that sort of sweetness is within her, and you can see it kind of come out in the different relationships, especially with Frances. There's something that she sort of has this maybe sweet spot for, but or soft spot for, but I don't know. I think she has a difficult time.
Well, thank you guys so much for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you for listening. Come see the show.
Woot.
When's the understudy performance, Nick?
The understudy performance is April 14th, I believe. So come see Emma and I in that. Or if Cambria, for some reason, breaks some ankles, then I guess.
Oh my gosh.
No,
please,
please,
no.
please.
God willing.
All right, don't touch that table. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
All right, now it's time for listener questions.
Again, if you have any questions yourself, go ahead and email us at 5minutes5women@gmail.com. That's the number 5 both times. This question is from
John Harvey.
John Harvey asks, will they be wearing the same dress at the same time? If so, then how? If not, then why? This is actually a question that we've been getting a lot.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause it's 5 women wearing the same dress.
The title would lead one to believe that there is one dress, but actually
There are 5.
there are 5 is the truth. There are 5 separate dresses, different sizes.
Different sizes, but they're all the same style.
All the same style. You know, the play is about a wedding, and these are all the bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids,
And so
yeah.
they're all looking the same.
Yeah.
John also asks, can I bring snacks? I'm very hungry. Sorry, John. I don't think that will be allowed. Well, actually, maybe...
Well, I always get confused about this. This is actually a
sell-
legit question.
Yeah, they do sell snacks.
And I'm always
during
like,
intermission.
can I eat this in there? Because, I don't have enough time during intermission. I mean, bottled water is completely acceptable.
But would you drink it in the middle of the performance?
Dude, I would.
Wow.
Is that bad?
Maybe.
Do I have bad theater etiquette?
I think you might.
Well, I mean, John, I think maybe have a nice big dinner before the show.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, you can come out to dinner with us.
Heck.
Just come. We'll go get some enchiladas.
Mm-hmm. That's a good transition, Kalynn. We are actually hosting a 5 minutes 5 women dinner party before opening night, so you can come hang out with the co-hosts of the show.
Yeah, so send us your food once.
And we'll be sure to cook that right up just for you.
Whatever you want. Sugar cookies, meatballs.
Or sugar cookie meatball sandwiches.
Yeah, or Kool-Aid.
Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. I'm pretty sure this episode wasn't exactly 5 minutes.
No.
If it was, wow, look at us. If
We're
not,
amazing.
Whoops.
9 minutes and 1 second.
Don't forget to join us next time where we will be speaking with Madison McAllister and Maddie Wellborn on the role of Georgianne.
But until then, I'm Nick Crawford.
And I'm Kalynn Reeves.
And remember, cha-cha cheese whiz. You want to take that with me?
Yeah.
And remember, cha-cha cheese whiz.